Good morning, everybody. I hope you guys are doing great this morning. It is September 21st. This is just moving right along. And I do want to remind you guys, yesterday I was on with Brad Wozny over there on the Sovereign Soul Show. It was he had like a marathon going on yesterday. So lots of great people were on supporting the children, Save the Children. So let me share screen real quick. Now, it's so funny, and I'm sure you guys remember. Now, whenever me and Brad, sometimes whenever we do shows, the audio doesn't work or something technical goes wrong. So poor Brad, he could not get on StreamYard. It was not cooperating with him. So super funny. He called me and he was there. He was on the phone with me and with us, and hosting the show through the phone. Hilarious. He's just so cool. But it worked out. It was a great show. It was about 30 minutes. So you guys check it out if you haven't already at the Sovereign Soul Show on Rumble. It's amazing what Brad's doing and what everybody that's involved is doing for the 1 billion march for the children. But it's from coast to coast. And there's also another video. He had several videos yesterday marching in Canada. So it was live. He had people on the ground live and broadcasting all of it. It was just such a great thing to be a part of. So I'm furthering my participation with Saving the Children, and whatever else Brad is going to be involved in, I'm definitely going to play a little bit of a role there too. And we're also going to have Jim O'Connor, Bishop Jim O'Connor, on the show. He'll be coming on my channel on Monday. So I'm going to be preparing for that over the weekend. We're going to have him on. He's a very sweet soul and lots of experience spiritually. So he has a lot of advice about spiritual protection and also how we can uplift the planet and help the children as well. So we're going to have him on Monday. It's going to be a great show. And I'm also going to include another special guest as well. So this weekend I'll be planning that. And there's another show coming up as well. I'm actually not going to mention what it's about quite yet. But next week, there's going to be 2 new shows coming to Arcana Shores that are going to be very entertaining and very uplifting. So stay tuned for that. Lots of fun changes happening. And also shout out to Ascent Nutrition. I do want to remind you guys, because there's a lot of new things going on with Ascent Nutrition as well. They're just not released yet. And I am involved in some of it. So I do want to remind you guys, though, Arcana is your code. So Arcana is your code. You can always have 10% off with Ascent Nutrition. I talked to Mr. Lance yesterday, and yeah, lots of great things are coming with Ascent. So very exciting, and he will be back here on the show to talk about that when the time comes. So very exciting. And also today, 12 o'clock, I know I got a lot to share this morning. I'm just very excited. So at 12 o'clock Eastern time today, noon, I'm going to be going over Paris Hilton over there at Beyond Mystic. So Beyond Entertainment Show, we're going to be looking into the darkness of the Hilton family as well as Paris Hilton and the things that she had gone through. I suspect a lot of things she went through, and she was definitely, raised in a very dark cult family. So we're going to take a look into that, investigate it a little bit. And also, I wonder if it's going to let me, but also, you guys, you got to check out this. I watched Beyond the News last night. I actually fell asleep to it. It's over 2 hours, but it was a great show.
Beyond Mystic, and welcome to the.
But I'm sure a lot of you guys probably already tuned in because we've got a lot of views. But it's an amazing show. I was very entertained. I stayed up extra late watching it and then fell asleep to them. So an amazing show, guys. You don't want to miss it if you haven't seen it already. And also make sure you're subscribed over there on Rumble and on YouTube, because I don't know what's going on, but I noticed the other day that I was unsubscribed. So I'm keeping my eye on that. It's not the first time that happened. It happens periodically. So just make sure you guys are still subscribed to my channel as well as Beyond Mystic, because you don't want to miss a beat. I'm going to be doing a lot more work over there with Beyond Mystic as well. So stay tuned for that, as well as with Ben Thompson. So yeah, lots going on. I'm very excited. We've got a lot of new beginnings coming, and I couldn't be happier. So I just want to share my excitement with you guys. Robin Craig, I couldn't help but notice your little comment here. I wish Lance would put out a larger bottle of the pine needle the extract. Yeah. When I'm under the weather, I double up on that stuff. Yes, and it does kick it out of your system. That's exactly what I do. And if you guys remember, it was last week I had a bit of an allergy flare up because of the damn leaf blower guy. I was on a walk with my little Allie, and he just was blowing crap all over the place, and it flared me up big time, my allergies. So even if you suffer from allergies, colds, if anything you feel coming on, double up on that pine needle extract. And I'll put the link in, under the video by the comments today too, because I know that this is the season that we need to take extra precaution for, things that are going around right now. So definitely, I wish you would put out a bigger bottle too. But I do know that with that 10% off, and then guys, remember on Ascent Nutrition's website, the rewards that Lance was talking about, if you guys do the Ascent rewards, it actually pays you to go and like his channel, go and like, on his Instagram as well, like little things like that, and it pays you. So all of that adds up, and you'll save money on the bill. So it's amazing. So he does a lot of giveaways for sure, and I'm going to continue doing giveaways as well on my bigger shows. So the shows that I'll have guests on, I will be doing giveaways, as well as the shows that I'm planning. And next week also, I will have a show taking your questions, so viewer questions. So I'm definitely going to be doing little giveaways then, so you even have a chance to win pine needle extract or something from Ascent Nutrition as well. So heavily involved in helping all of you and all of us just stay healthy as possible. So yeah, definitely. Thank you for your comment. That was awesome. And order more coffee, Aubrey. You better, because you know what? I just stocked up. I didn't buy it out, so I know there's still some left. But you better get your coffee. I like to stock up at least I get like 4 bags at a time, because I love coffee, and I want to make sure that I have it, especially in case anything happens. Got to have my stock of my coffee. I actually have been making it ahead of time into a cold brew, and then I've been having it cold in the morning. I just like to, switch it up a little bit. All right, so enough of my babbling, because I am a talker sometimes. It might be that Gemini, I got the double Gemini moon and rising. I don't know if that's my problem, but sometimes I'm very talkative, and then sometimes I'm more reserved like the Capricorn. So you never know what you're going to get with me. But anyways, I'm going to do this. It's a beautiful prayer. It's short and sweet, but it's for the children. And I think it's very appropriate since, what yesterday with that beautiful marathon that Brad was putting on, just a reminder, all day I was watching it with all the guests he was having on. But I think that we need to definitely all play a part. There's always something, even if it's so small, there's a role for all of us to play to help the children. So I'm going to just read this one real quick. So it's a prayer directed towards Mary Magdalene. So we're calling upon Mary Magdalene, Archangel Michael, and Metatron. Thank you for wrapping your light and energy around all children of the world, and for gently guiding them to safety. They are protected and loved in your energy, and I am so grateful you are there for them. Blessed be, and so it is. So very short and sweet, but yeah, it's something that I'm very passionate about. I want to get more involved and see what I can do to help the movement as well. But anyways, let me get my cards, because I was preparing for my Beyond Entertainment show. Here they are. And I moved my cards around. Here we go. Let's see. What is the message for today, for September 21st, 2023? What is the message for today? Here we go. Six of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Chariot. This is really good, actually. And you know what? The Queen of Pentacles, I have to mention. Queen of Pentacles always has a presence to me, referring to Mary Magdalene. Just beautiful card. And she's also a master manifester and nurturer, motherly. And then we have the Chariot that came out with the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles, I take that as being very generous, very giving. Okay, so see how he's helping those loved, those people that are really, they need help. They need help. They need love. They need support. So the man there is helping them, giving. So it's very giving. It's generosity. And it's also receiving as well. Because karmically, when we give, we receive karmically goodness that comes back to us in many, many ways and many blessings. So it's a very good card. So it's showing us as a collective, whether you're watching it now live or later, this is showing that there is energy currently today for September 21st of giving and then receiving back the goodness that you've given. So this is very good. Acts of kindness. You are receiving blessings for all the acts of kindness that you have been giving over time. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune, and there's a beep, and I don't know what it is, but there's a beep for confirmation. So here's the Wheel of Fortune. We're moving in new directions, positive change. Also, this is referring to, there's a lot of meanings to this, like past life readings. This would be time travel, old past lives, ancient history. So the Wheel of Fortune is showing to me today, right now, that history is being rewritten. Like we are conquering old challenges. We are conquering old, like the humanitarian things, I feel. Since this is so giving and generous, I also feel that this is positive changes towards helping humanity. So it is a compass. We're going in a new direction. And that's something we talked about yesterday on the show over there with Brad, was about the changes that need to be activated right away, starting with the school system, starting with the medical system, and what they've done with our children. And the changes that need to take place, we need to weed out the bad and replace the bad individuals with the good. So I feel like we are heading in the correct direction. I think that there's so many people, so many of us as a collective, our power of love and support is directing that compass in a positive direction. So we're heading in the right direction for humanity. Then we've got the Chariot. So the Chariot is a very fast-moving, charging forward type of card. So this is the energy that's coming through, and it's also very old energy as well. So throughout time, we have tried to change it, but I feel we are more powerful these days in this time period right now, that humanity is finally conquering the evil. So we are taking our power and we are charging forward to help others, and especially the children. And then here we go with the Queen of Pentacles, the very motherly Queen of Pentacles and manifester, master manifester. So we're visualizing a better future for the children, a better future for all of us. We are the ones that can make a difference. So we need to stand in the way of evil and take them down. And I feel like that's what we're all visualizing. We're all putting our energy and love and hearts into that action. And that is why we are going to see, and we are seeing, great change. It amazed me yesterday how many people I saw in the streets on Brad's broadcast, of everybody gathering together, marching and saying, don't mess with our kids, don't mess with the children. So it was beautiful to see so many people taking action, and really supporting and making a difference. So the more that we stand together, the power of our energy as a collective, the more and more, even if it's just a small bit that you can do, makes a huge difference. So yeah, it's a beautiful thing. I think this reading really does resonate, and it is telling us that positive changes are happening. And I also feel, because we do know how President Trump and Melania and all of them, all of our white hats, they're very much powerful, and they're going for it. They're going to help the children. They already are. I already feel like they're taking action in that, with the corruption in all the systems that have been victimizing, because I'm on YouTube, I got to be careful, but you guys know what I mean about the victimizing of our little ones. So yeah, there's already been a lot of action taken already, but so much more is happening. And as things are unfolding, especially this fall. And that's one of the things I pulled cards on yesterday on Brad's show, was about this fall and the outcome of all of the power that everyone's putting forward to save the children. So it was a great reading. I really encourage you guys to go check it out over there, and definitely subscribe to Brad's channel, The Sovereign Soul Show, because it's a great show. And he's going to keep up with all the action being taken. And also, he had Derek Johnson on too. And that was also a great show. I checked that one out too. But anyways, guys, I hope that you enjoyed that reading. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I'm pretty sure that's a wrap. Also, I got to do another shout out though. I couldn't help but notice Harley Ray Crystal Shop in the house. Yes, and I love your comment. That's true. They are not for sale. No. Harley Ray Crystal Shop, though, you guys remember, they have a code as well. Arcana is your code over there. So don't forget to use your codes for Ascent and Harley Ray to get your discount. So don't forget. But shout out to you. I know it's early out there in California and you're here with me. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Aubrey Denton, thank you so much for your love and support. We've got Ronnie in the house as well. We've got Brian Specht in the house. Pamela, Lisa, thank you. Good morning. My little fairy sister, she's such a sweetheart. I just love all of you. You guys are so supportive always, and I appreciate each and every one of you and all of your love always. So I'm wishing you guys a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the morning. You guys take care. And I'll see you at 12 o'clock on Beyond Mystic. Yep. Have a great one. Bye.